my version of the South. When I think of the South, I always think of my grandparents' farmhouse. Little backstory: belonged to my great grandparents. Built it with their hands about 80, 100, something like that. And my granddad grew up working on the farm. They grew, they raised some dairy cows, a lot of chickens, a handful of goats, and then their main income was timber. And so my granddad grew up on the farm, taking care of animals, um, planting thousands of pine trees by hand, and it quickly taught him to go off to college and get a degree and leave the farm forever. And then he subsequently brought up my dad the exact same way. And so when I was a lot younger, from the day I was born until I was about 15, we would go to the farmhouse every other weekend and see the grandparents, check on the farm, ride around ride around all the property and check on how things are growing, see what needs to burn, whatever. And this was a consistent thing. And the farmhouse is about as stereotypical Southern house as you can get. Wide, long porch that wraps around the front and the sides. Really high ceilings, a fan in every room going constantly, and every trip to the farm, not to be gender biased or anything, but there was always someone cooking in the kitchen, and it was 100% of the time a grandmother, a mom, a daughter, a niece, what have you. And unless it was steak, the men weren't even allowed to come in the kitchen until it was done. So that area of the house was off limits for me, except for taste testing. I'd say about that, Danny came in screeching. It wasn't unheard of and happened pretty regularly that one of our neighbors would pull up on a tractor, a four-wheeler, and literally just like walk into our house and check on us, come see how things are doing. Since we're not at the farmhouse consistently, our neighbors always just go around our land, check on stuff for us, make sure no hunters on there illegally, anything like that. Just look out for us. And the farmhouse is in the middle of nowhere, Connecticut County, and I think there's we have 3 neighbors in like a 4 square mile area, and so we really kind of rely on them to keep things running. Otherwise, we'd be thoroughly screwed. We wouldn't be able to keep up all the work. It's just friendly as can be. I've only met 1 or 2 grouchy Connecticut County people, but they're really old crotchety men, so nothing really explained that. And that's pretty much my version of the South.